Football, or soccer, in the US is growing at a rate that it has not been seen in its history. The future of the game in the US seems promising, especially with the current national team involving players who play for big teams in Europe. Names like Christian Pulisic, Weston McKennie, Gio Reyna, Ricardo Pepi, and others are thriving in Europe with their respective teams and are given opportunities to play in some of the highest competitions in the world. The growth of US soccer is inspiring for aspiring young American players who are looking to reach the MLS, which is growing as well. With that in mind, some new young talent is starting to make a name for themselves and could potentially one day play for the US national team. One of those youngsters is the 18-year-old midfielder Cruz Medina, who is a player for the San Jose Earthquakes in the MLS. Despite not making an official MLS debut for the San Jose Earthquakes, some fans believe that his talent will allow him to make his debut in the 2025 season. This youngster was born on September 24, 2006 and started playing football at the age of 4. His first youth team was the Bay City Club for about 7 years. Medina then went on to play for 2 years at his second youth team, the San Francisco Glens. This youth team was part of the U.S. Soccer Development Academy, a league formed in 2007 that includes youth academies and youth clubs. Medina was impressive at the San Francisco Glens, where he had an incredible season as an attacking midfielder. When he was 12 years old, playing for the San Francisco Glens U13 team, Medina scored 31 goals and provided 28 assists. With these numbers, Medina earned a chance to join the San Jose Earthquakes Academy in 2019. During his time at the San Jose Earthquakes Academy, Medina won the U15 Golden Ball in the 2021 Next Cup. The quality of the young midfielder has been recognized so highly that it even earned him a trial at one of the biggest clubs in the world. Medina was invited on a trial with Bayern Munich in Germany. This was a great look for the young player, who many American fans were very excited to see. Not only were the US soccer fans excited to see the great recognition Medina received at such a young age, but Mexican football fans were also excited. While Medina was born in San Francisco, California, he is also of Mexican descent through his grandparents. The young player stated that he is proud to be Mexican American, which will allow him to play for either the Mexican or the US national team in the future. Medina has yet to choose who to represent, but will be a decision that both countries will have an eye on. Some Mexican fans were happy to hear that his favorite Hispanic player is the historic top goal scorer of the Mexican national team, Javier El Chicharito Hernandez. Fans believe that his admiration towards the legendary striker may make Medina lean toward playing for the Mexican national team instead of the US national team in the future. His international career at the youth level has been with the United States, as he played for the U-17 US national team. Medina even represented the US in a Youth World Cup, which suggests that he may stick to representing the red, white, and blue. He played in the 2023 CONCACAF U-17 Championship, where the US finished second. Medina also played for the US U-17 team in the 2023 FIFA U-17 World Cup in Indonesia. The young San Jose Earthquake player played in 3 matches in the tournament and even scored a goal. Medina's goal came in the 3-1 win against the U-17 South Korean team. Medina scored Team USA's second goal of the game, which was also the first of their campaign in Indonesia. Medina played 3 of the 4 games the U-17 USA team played. They reached round 16 after finishing second in Group E, below the group winners, France. Team USA had 6 points with 2 wins and 1 loss. In the round of 16, the U-17 American side lost 3-2 to the eventual winners of the competition, U-17 Germany. Medina started the game against Germany but was subbed off late in the game. Medina began his professional career in 2022 as a player of the San Jose Earthquakes second team in the MLS Next Pro League, the Town FC. He is thriving in the team, and after 61 appearances, he scored 6 goals. The young midfielder was given the opportunity to play for the first team of the San Jose Earthquakes in a friendly in 2022 as a 15-year-old. He played in a friendly match against Celta de Vigo from La Liga in Spain. Although the youngster has yet to be in the popular light of other young, exciting players, he was included as an exciting prospect like other names in world football. In 2023, The Guardian announced their list for the Guardian's Next Generation 2023, which includes, in their opinion, the best young talents in the world who were born in 2006. Big names were part of the list that has the potential to be one of the best players in the world in the future. Endrick is the biggest name on the list, since he landed a move to Real Madrid and is at the club right now. Another big name is Claudio Echeverri, who will play at Manchester City next year. Luis Guilherme, former Palmeiras player and now a West Ham United player, and Warren Zaire-Emery from Paris Saint-Germain. The Guardian included Cruz Medina to the list, along with another American player, Diego Kochen, a young goalkeeper who is at FC Barcelona. This year, Medina shined again for the Town FC, the Quakes MLS Next Pro team, after scoring 2 goals that guided the team to advance to the Western Conference semifinals for the second consecutive of year. Medina was called up for a United States under-19 national team training camp in November. In March of this year, the young Mexican national team called him up for a training camp in which Medina attended. With no MLS appearances, Medina is already identified as the future of this region. He has been called up by the senior San Jose Earthquakes team in the MLS this year in late May. Medina was on the bench for an MLS match against New York City FC at Yankee Stadium. He stayed on the bench as the Quakes lost 5-1 away from home. With Bruce Arena as the new head coach of the team, Medina will hope to convince the new manager for a chance to make his MLS debut next year. With all of the recognition Medina has received so far, many San Jose Earthquake fans believe that they have a gem on their hands with Medina. The youngster could feature for the senior team in the MLS for next season, which starts in early February. The upcoming MLS season will introduce a new team that will be a state rival for Medina and the San Jose Earthquakes, San Diego FC. This new expansion team will make the MLS have a total of 30 teams next season. The San Jose Earthquakes will look to count on Medina and their players to perform better than last season. San Jose finished last in the Western Conference with 21 points after 34 matches played. Their record was 6 wins, 3 draws, and 25 defeats. In 2023, San Jose reached the wildcard playoff phase, but were knocked out by Sporting Kansas City on penalties after a 0-0 draw. Although many football fans in the US and of the MLS are still unaware of what Medina is like on the pitch for the highest level in this region, it could be safe to say he will soon get that opportunity. Having held responsibility as one of the captains of the U-17 United States team for the 2023 U-17 World Cup in Indonesia last year, it could mean that the player is trusted for success in the future. But what do you guys think? Will Cruz Medina finally make his MLS debut in the upcoming season? Will Medina be the next exciting prospect coming out of the United States? Leave your thoughts in the comments below and let us know if you will be looking forward to the new MLS season in a few months with 30 teams, the most the MLS has ever seen.